Yes, students, in the last class we discussed some basic examples based on solving modulus inequalities using some properties of inequalities. So today we will be discussing some more examples based on the same concept. So the level of examples will increase as compared to the previous one. Let's see. The third example. It says mod of x minus 2 upon 3 minus 3 is less than or equal to 1, and we have to find the interval of x. Let's see. Let us add 3 on both sides. It will give mod of x minus 2 upon 3 is less than or equal to 4. Now this is a very popular result. This gives x minus 2 upon 3 should be between minus 4 and 4. Now let us multiply 3 on all the sides. Multiply by 3 on all the sides. Let us see. It will give this will give minus 12 is less than or equal to x minus 2 is less than or equal to 12. Now let us add 2 on all the sides. Add 2 on all the sides. So it will give minus 12 plus 2 less than or equal to x minus 2 plus 2 and less than or equal to 12 plus 2. So that means if this is minus 10, this will be only x and this will be 14. This is the answer to this question. It can also be written as x belongs to minus 10 comma 14 and square brackets because it is equal to case over here. So the answer is this. It can be in either form. So I hope this example is clear to you. Let us see another example. Example number 4. The question says mod of x minus 1 is less than or equal to 5 and mod of x is greater than or equal to 2. Now this is something different from the previous examples we have discussed. This is known as compound inequality because in the single question there are two inequalities. This is known as compound inequality. So our x must satisfy both the inequalities. The answer x must satisfy both the inequalities. Now let me call this one as A and this one as B. So let us talk about A first. This is mod of x minus 1 is less than or equal to 5. Now this is from the basic formula. X minus 1 is between minus 5 and 5. So let us add 1 on all the sides. 1 on all the sides. So this will give minus 5 plus 1 is less than or equal to x minus 1 plus 1 is less than or equal to 5 plus 1. So this will give minus 4 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 6, or you can see x belongs to minus 4 comma 6 and square brackets. This is the answer to the A inequality. Now let's talk about the B one. Case B. This is mod of x is greater than or equal to 2. This is by direct formula. This will give us x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 2 square bracket open bracket union 2 comma infinity. So this is B. So our x answer x will be A intersection B. So that is if we draw a number line, x belongs to minus 4 comma 6 intersection minus infinity comma minus 2 union 2 comma infinity. So if you draw a number line, suppose this is a real number line, this is minus infinity and this is plus infinity. So we have minus 4, 6, minus 2 and 2. So this is suppose minus 4, this is minus 2, this is 2 and this is 6. Now minus 4, 6 is closed brackets. This is closed and this is closed, and minus 2 and 2 are also closed brackets. The inequality A is saying between minus 4 and 6. So let me show it by forward slanted lines between minus 4 and 6. Inequality B is saying minus infinity comma minus 2. So let me show it by backward slanted lines. And union 2 comma infinity. This is 2 comma infinity. So this part contains both the sheets. This part contains both the sheets. So our answer has to contain both the sheets. So this will give x belongs to minus 4 comma minus 2 square brackets union 2 comma 6 and square brackets. This is the final answer to this question. So this is a very nice example of compound inequality. Now let's see further some more examples. Example number 5. This is saying mod of x minus 1 upon mod of x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0, and we have to find the interval of x. So in this case there will be two cases. X is less than 0. This implies mod of x will be replaced by minus x. So let us solve. The inequality will become greater than or equal to 0. Let me take minus common. It will give x plus 1 upon x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. So if we solve it by method of intervals, it will become x should be less than minus 2 or x should be greater than or equal to minus 1. So this is the answer for the first case. Now let's see the second case. Or second case, x is greater than or equal to 0. So that means mod of x is replaced by x. And here in this case we know that x is less than 0 also. The final answer will not be this for the first case. We know that x is less than 0 also here, and this will also be considered. So this will be x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 2 union minus 1 comma 0, because it has to be less than 0 always. So this will be the final answer for the first case. And for this case the inequality will become x minus 1 upon x minus 2 greater than or equal to 0. So that means by method of intervals it will become x should be less than or equal to 1 or x should be greater than 2, and x has to be greater than or equal to 0 also. So the final answer will be x belongs to 0 comma 1 union 2 comma infinity. This is for the second case. Now either first or second has to be there. X belongs to first or second. This has to be the answer. And if I draw a number line, this is minus 2, minus 1 and 0. This is minus 2, minus 1 and 0. Here 0, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. This is suppose plus infinity. This is suppose minus infinity. Now here minus infinity comma minus 2. So this will be by forward slanted lines. Let me show it by. And this is minus 1 comma 0. This is. And here it is 0 comma 1 and this is 0 comma 1 by backward slanted lines. And 2 comma infinity. You can see if we take any number between minus infinity comma minus 2, that is minus 3. If you put over here, it will be 3 minus 1 upon 3 minus 2, that is 2 upon 1. That is satisfying. That means this will be considered. If you take any number between minus 1 and 1, suppose 0, if I put 0 over here, it will give half, which is satisfying. And if I take any number after 2, that is 3, it is 3 minus 1 is 2, it is also satisfying. That means the final answer will be x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 2. And you can see here minus 2 was circle, minus 1 was closed, and here 1 was 0 and 1 were closed, and here 2 is open. So final answer will be written as this union minus 1 comma 0 and square brackets. This will be 1 not 0, minus 1 comma 1 and union 2 comma infinity. So this will be the final answer to this question. Now you can see here those parts of the number line which contain only single shade, they were also the part of solution, because here this case was either or, this case was not and case. So even the single line is there, single shade is there, that will also be considered over here. This is an example of some different example from previous examples. So this is all for today's lecture. and in the next lecture we will discuss some further complex examples based on modulus inequalities. Thank you very much.